Okay, take two, because I accidentally started with the 3DO Thursday metadata, thus not alarming the two people who will be interested in this. And so here we go. We will be waiting a few minutes for Alex. I will be attempting to figure out if I'm on the correct screen to see my own chat. Here we go. Yes, okay. Everything is set up nicely. Go back to my levels. They look okay.
Hello.
And I should uncover this. There we go. Not an improvement, but it is what we intended. Let's see if... Got an acknowledgement from Alex earlier, but...
I'm here.
Not necessarily
Can you hear me?
an agreement to show up, so I will dive in. I'm just going to start. Last time, we attempted to play the PC Junior version of King's Quest II before switching over to the fan-made 256-color remake. The PC Junior version was not quite working, which is impressive. The ExoDOS collection I'm using so far has had a rather flawless record in running things. But I have uninstalled that and installed this Tandy version, which is what I grew up on. Uh-oh, looks like he's trying to get in. Let's share. Hey, Alex, are you there?
I'm here.
Let me... hold on a second.
The real question is, can you hear me?
Back while I go see if Alex can hear me.
I'm here.
Okay, you're in here, but I can't hear you, so let's fix this real quick.
Shit.
Go over to my voice meter setup. You should be coming in through Discord. Is Discord set up properly? No, it's not. Okay, let's see if this works. Why don't you keep talking?
Hello.
And again. I don't see you lighting up on Discord, dude.
All right.
Okay. See you lighting up, but I'm not hearing you. So it's one of these voice meter inputs.
Another continuation of...
I really need to write down which.
King's Quest, are we doing the fan port, or we're doing the...
Keep
calling that version. Interesting.
Alex.
Wait,
okay.
no. Wait.
I just tried everything.
Are we going to be doing the DOS version again?
Riveting stuff here. Okay, so input. Okay, that's not actually what I need to deal with so much. Hello, hello, hello.
I'm sure others can hear me.
Here we go.
Right?
Okay, I'm back.
Probably.
Now we need to go over to the output. Okay, Alex. Sing for me, damn it.
I don't know. I'm not in the mood to do that. But still.
Okay, so I think you're coming through. Speak again. I'm not coming through now.
Hello.
Oh, what a mess. Okay, so I don't hear you, but I believe that
It
this
is going
hears you.
through.
Now it doesn't hear me. Okay. Okay, I'm back on. But I don't know if I'm coming through to voice meter. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Okay. Now I'm on again. See,
Hello.
I can't tell if you can hear me.
I can. Right, well, audio's going through.
The moment I start messing around with voice meter is when the problems really begin, but keep going.
Well, I guess we're going to start actually get going in
How absolutely asinine.
this stream's going to wind up really starting at like 15 to 20-minute mark. Just watch. Ugh.
So at this point, Stream can hear me. Stream can hear you. I
Yes.
can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. All right, let me sit still for a second and figure this out. The output. I do have one file where I kind of keep stuff, so let me. It is loading slow. Need to sign back in. Check your email to. Come on, man. Not helpful. Okay. One more time. Discord. Seems to be set up properly. This is hateful. Nothing is working. My history, sign in. Why am I signed out in both locations? What on earth is this? I don't want to check my damn email. That slows me down even worse, but I'm gonna have to. I think I'm going to try to move all my sound to a secondary computer some point soon, because fiddling with a single thing here just throws everything out of whack. Now I'm signed back in. Okay. Okay, my setup was PC audio goes into... Okay, that's set up correctly. Remote co-host goes into auxiliary. Where is... Okay, you go into the aux. Listen through A1, A2 while sending the mix to the right bus. Give me a test, Alex. Okay, yeah, you still are. You're still talking. I can see. I can't hear, but I can see. Default communication device. Sound. Not Windows. Windows sound. Sound output is set up correctly. Remote call app, set the speaker output to voice meter aux input. Okay, that was not correct. Remote call app and microphone input to voice meter aux output. Probably going to lose myself again here, but actually I don't see that one. Meter out. Auxiliary output. No, that's not here. Okay. Cool. And I have the correct voice meter open because I have like 3 versions. Make sure the auxiliary strip has A1 enabled. That's where it gets weird. Okay. Auxiliary. Do I have the right one open? I'm pretty... Yeah, this is the right one. I'm going to reset my headset here. Make sure it's actually connected to the computer. Okay, should be connected. Voice meter, find the strip that corresponds to co-host app audio. Okay. Okay, I see you. Why don't I hear you? I am so pissed off right now. Recheck the app's not using your real speakers directly instead of voice meter. That is correct. cable out, microphone out, etc., etc. Oh, this might be... That's my input, so that shouldn't be... So there's the auxiliary. Ugh. Voice meter input. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so the input device is here. The output device is there. You should be coming in loud and clear on the auxiliary input. Oh, hold on 1 second. Say something again? No, okay. Damn it, I thought I heard you there for a second. Hang on. Something promising just happened. Okay, I have got you. Okay, one more time. Damn it. I don't. It would be so much more helpful if these things were not a convoluted pipe of options. But playing with you without being able to hear you is... You know what? Okay. I can be heard. I'm pretty sure you can be heard. Let me find my... Okay, here we go. We're sorry for the wait of the game to starting. Well, thank you. Is anybody actually freaking watching this? Do you know if people can hear you? Because I think I can pipe you into a phone call.
Yeah.
In fact,
And people can
that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to call you. That should also go to my... Oh, God, it's nothing but spam calls this week. This has been the most frustrating week. Hopefully they can't hear that. Hey, you are not answering your phone, Alex.
Maybe I'm not answering. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm going to start the game here in a second. As soon as I...
All right, I'm
back
good.
to OBS. Okay.
There we go.
Alex, give me a call on the phone, and we'll see if we can make that work. Hey, there you are. What's going on, my man?
I'm alive.
Okay, I can hear you. Hopefully this is not destroying something in for the listener experience. Yes, okay. So, Jamino, thank you for the confirmation. Let's just get into it because I wasted way more than enough time doing that. Alright.
Well, it's not falling off screen, but it will work.
Well, yeah, it does that when you shift away and back. It's always a learning lesson, and I wish it wasn't like the worst learning lesson. So next time, I'm going to grab you hours ahead of time. We're going to test this. I'm going to get this working again properly. If there's any issues with the sound as far as the listeners go, let me know. I fixed it so that I do not hear the game sound through my headphones. Then again, the original King's Quest 2 has a lot of bleeps and bloops, so we're not too worried about this. just now. I did ask Caitlin, since she is the medieval scholar, if seeing a picture of a woman then jaunting off to her land to save her from a hostage situation only to spirit her away from her home nation and to yours was historically accurate. And she did actually have an answer for that. I think it was... oh, I don't remember. I'll get her in here a bit later. We covered this last time. King Graham has been king after King's Quest for 1 year. He's now lonely. He desires a bride. I'm going to switch this to fast. And you might notice this is a different version, Alex. I was going through this earlier. We were playing the PC Junior version 2 weeks ago. And it didn't work very well, which is crazy because so far Exodus has played almost everything for me perfectly. But it had problems with King's Quest 1, as I recall, and now King's Quest 2. So I played this a little bit in advance. Okay, so I'm switching gears here really quickly, sorry. But always use the look command in a Sierra game, because I would never have spotted that thing down there as being a clamshell. Hey, buddy. My dog is here. I'm going to play this one today. You give me your input as we go along. When you pick up the clamshell, you see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. It's been long enough that I don't remember the utility of items that you come across. But since there's a lot of diamond sapphire jewelry in this game, I'm assuming you give it to the queen at the end. But the look command is basically the catch-all. That's clearly a trident, but it will tell you if there's anything out of the ordinary, usually. I did find out a bit of trivia. We played this, and we saw this cave. Oh, the old hag Hagatha is nearby. You can hear her cackling and smacking her gums as she comes closer. She would love to have you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest. Get out of there, get out of there. Okay, so we saw in the VGA version that occasionally, if you flip back through the screen enough, well, I guess I don't really need to, maybe if you come from the bottom, you would see the Batmobile. Now, Alex, can you hear any sound? Because I'm not hearing. Hey, Caitlin, if you want to talk, grab the headset that's hanging on the peg near the dining table. Okay, you can take my word for it. There's a Batmobile there. Turns out Roberta Williams might have been a little bit upset. I think we've already flipped to the next screen. Okay, yep. I like to search the game all the way through, going along the grid, row by row, or column by column. I'm going to save this game, which we learned with King's Quest 1. Okay, Caitlin, I did tell them about the question I asked you. King sees a picture of a woman. Yes, it should be on. Hold on, say something.
Hello.
Okay, yes, it's on.
Perfect.
King sees a picture of a woman in a distant land, and he goes to claim that woman as a bride. She's in a hostage situation. He grabs her. He takes her back to his kingdom. In this case, of course, she's agreeable to it, but how historically accurate is this?
My answer was a little flippant earlier.
Okay.
Because I'm not a true medieval scholar, and I'm sure a real medievalist would probably be like, well, actually, blah, 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 which I respect. But, just caveating that.
Yikes.
And what I think I thought that was something dirty.
What you think that was?
I thought that was, I don't know. I thought someone was I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
That's the thing with these. The 16 colors, there's a certain level of abstraction. Okay. So I'm thinking that it's random if she's in here, but apparently it is not. So I'm going to go away and come back later.
Anyway, basically what I said was that I don't know if I would say that was historically accurate, depending on which period of the Middle Ages you're talking about. But it certainly sounds like something that would happen in kind of like a chivalric romance, which, you know, technically those are meant to be a little bit idealistic, and also like a prime example of edging, because it's all about how you can't, like, it's an unrequited sort of like idealistic love. But that's what that kind of reminded me of. It could also be like very early Middle Ages among certain I hesitate to call them kingdoms, but like polities is maybe the word. I'm not sure. But I'm talking like early Middle Ages. What people call like the Dark Ages, but like no medievalist actually calls it the Dark Ages. The early Middle Ages, before, you know, kind of after the fall of the Roman Empire, when things were a little bit less aligned politically. And that's my little speech.
All right, slight pain of the Sierra. Last time I thought we had to look in the stump and I couldn't. I was doing, I think, this, look in the tree. And it is, in fact, look in the log. So I missed an item last time. And it's another piece of jewelry. And that is a slight issue with Sierra games. Sometimes it is guess the word. And if you don't know the word, the game doesn't know how to help you. So every time oh man, she is coming at me today, the hag. Every time I actually brag on your credentials, are you going to correct me?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not, you're blinded by love, my sweetheart.
I am not blinded by love. I'm not saying I don't love you.
No, I know.
I'm just saying, like, you're an excellent autodidact, and I think you should lean into that.
Thank you, I suppose.
Lo and behold, when you open the mailbox, you see a basket of goodies.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought you typed in, I looked away for a second where you're like, get basket, and the text box was just like, okay. Like, it was, I don't know, the game was like, yeah, you would do that.
I'm going to bother with this later, but obviously Red Riding Hood, as we saw last time, wanders around that area.
Does she also kill you if she catches you?
No. Fortunately, Red Riding Hood is not out to get you. What a lovely little lake. Its sparkling water looks so clean and fresh. And this is something that I love about Sierra, I think. Because if you are closer to this water down here, it will get the context that you're looking at the closest body of water. This lake is foul and stinking. It may be poisoned. All vegetation looks dead around it. So, Sierra deaths. They're like spoiled milk. You just gotta give it a whiff. Need to be a little closer. You bend over and take a deep drink of the stinking water. Oh dear, the lake is toxic. You die of extreme poisoning.
Who could have predicted that? It's a very dramatic way to die of poison.
Yes. That's Graham. He's a drama king. So let's see. I do remember there's something in one of these trees. I don't think it's this one. See, nothing special. Okay. I did. Okay.
Oh.
What's that, Alex?
No, no, nothing.
Okay. Okay, now we've explored this entire column. We're just running around collecting items. I remember that castle from my childhood. I don't remember a lot of this game, but I remember that.
I love a castle.
Spoiler, it's Dracula's castle.
That's not medieval.
The lake is foul and stinking. It may be... There's a desolate island in the middle of the poisoned lake. castle on the island looks dark and forbidding. It is surrounded by thorns and brambles. You wonder who would live there. It's Dracula. Oops. And I'm no longer by the sea, but I'm going to continue naming the Australian national anthem as our save game. You remember this, right, Alex?
Yep.
Broke your neck on a 2-foot fall. Sierra. Save here, because this is another one where somebody might be home. Yep. Stumbled into the home of the thieving dwarf. Unfortunately for you, he is home.
He moves fast. Jesus Christ.
I swear these are supposed to be random. Like I said, I did a bit of a pre-play. He wasn't home. There is something there we kind of need. Okay, so we got to get Red Riding Hood. I think maybe there's event triggers rather than it being random. What you try to do?
Turn up the volume?
Turn it up?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I could barely hear Alex, but like barely.
Okay. I'm not sure the volume on that is going to work with this, but give it a shot.
Okay. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
It's very loud for me.
I heard a whisper, like from another realm, from beyond the veil.
All right, let's... Okay, it's right here, right? I think it's the back button. Okay, Alex, say something.
I'm alive.
Any better?
I can hear him. It's just I cannot. It's like a hello kind of thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with the sound, and we will work on that. When you peek into the hole, you see hole of the pine tree. You see a mallet lying there. Okay, so something I did while Caitlin was talking is I picked up a stake. Stake, mallet, Dracula. But like King's Quest 1, there's multiple ways to beat each puzzle. When I was a kid, I did the stake. And I don't think that's the quote-unquote correct way. Look at this. This is an old monastery. The monks living here often help travelers in need. Okay, I'm actually going to make a detour before we explore that entire column. Chapel of the monastery is plain and unadorned. A monk in simple clothing is bent in prayer towards the cross on the altar. You speak to the praying monk, but he does not respond. He seems deep in worship.
Pray with them.
You kneel before the altar, bowing your head, you pray. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks your name. My name's Graham. The kindly monk explains that he has heard of you and your quest. Here is my cross. It will protect you from evil, he says. He removes a chain with a silver cross from around his neck and gives it to you. The monk then resumes his prayers. You speak to the praying monk, but he does not respond. So there you go. We got a crucifix. I think that's the only real-world religious iconography you get, well, besides Greek mythology in abundance in King's Quest 4 and 6. Boned. Absolutely boned. You've run into an evil enchanter. Get out of there fast before he turns you into something. Poof! The evil enchanter has turned you into a cute little froggy. Ribbit, ribbit. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you for playing King's Quest II. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck.
You didn't die.
You did not, but I don't think anybody's coming along to kiss you.
Isn't that what Little Red Riding Hood's for?
Sorry?
Isn't that what Little Red Riding Hood is for?
Okay, she's like 12.
Oh, shit. I mean... The Little Red Riding Hood story is like a pretty sexually charged one.
I don't doubt it.
When you get down to it.
It's German.
I'm not advocating for anything. I'm just saying. Like, let me be very clear.
Done.
I'm pretty sure back in medieval days, 12-year-olds.
Let's not. Please.
But
Scram. Okay. Alright. We are about caught up. As the mantra once again goes, oh, hey. I know there's something in here. Diamond, sapphire, brooch. Somebody had a motif, that's for sure.
diamonds and sapphires.
Ah, the fairy again. Hello, I could have used you on the last game. The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust on you. Good, King Graham, I am here to help you, she says. I give you a protective spell against certain evil elements, but beware, for it lasts only a short time. Yeah, I want to talk to the manager of your kingdom. You got a lot of reasons I need that fairy dust.
Is that the only time she appears in the game? Like, she only appears once, and, after that, you're SOL?
I don't think so. I think she'll appear at random.
Okay. Well, then why couldn't you just continue on as the frog and then run into her?
You will have to address that to Ken and Roberta Williams.
I am addressing
who say that they're on your side, but their actions make that suspect. Okay. We have completed this column.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Big gaping chasm in the earth.
Oh, I'm sure that drawbridge is very sturdy.
Drawbridge?
Drawbridge. Sorry, bridge. It's just a normal bridge.
Yes. Bridges in Sierra games should always be treated with extreme suspicion. I think that one is safe. And you must remind Graham every single time to swim, or he will drown. This is another thing, yes. This is a quaint little antique shop. There's a sign in the window. I did not get into this in my pre-play. It's closed. Duh. Swimming, how rare was swimming as a skill back then?
That's actually a really good question. I've heard conflicting things about it.
Whoops! King Graham has fallen into the chasm, ending his quest. Okay, well, at least we know nothing is on that band, so we can just... Actually, we'll do the bridge. Because I am pretty sure you gotta cross the bridge. Now, Space Quest 1 has one of those limited use bridges. This one, oh god, that is great engineering. The description even seems a bit ominous. The bridge spanning the chasm seems to be unstable and tottery. Is tottery a real word? Are you entertaining thoughts of crossing it? Okay, so swimming.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's something that I should know, but I would have to revisit. I am sure there were probably many people who couldn't. I know that people did drown, but that doesn't mean much because people drown.
People still drown.
People still drown. I'm thinking of the White Ship disaster.
Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash.
That sounds
like a clue.
Like it's good you know how to swim.
Okay, I got a point each time I cross that bridge.
Interesting.
At least Space Quest 1 telegraphs that the bridge is extremely dangerous because every time you walk across it, your character does this like
wait
kind of dance.
Did you die after getting the fairy dust?
No. Wait. Yes.
She didn't protect you from much, did she?
She doesn't protect you from a fall. She protects you from the random encounters. This is the back of that antique shop. Again, when Sierra games get a little intelligent, is you can try to look in the window, but you got to be close. You can see inside when you look through the window. It is hard to tell the details, though.
Useful.
I don't think there's anything on this column either. But by looking at the door, I think I triggered something. So now we got to survive our way all the way back to the shore. I also learned something on my my pre-play of this where it was I always assumed you had a limited amount of stamina to swim. Even as a kid, I thought the game was that fancy. I think it turns out you can swim an unlimited amount of screens north and south, but as soon as you go 2 screens west of the shore, you automatically drown. Okay. And since this game, the manual for this one and the cutscene in the remake has a vizier, I looked up the trope. And the storytelling trope of the king's advisor, who is manipulative and evil, goes back a long way. And I think was really refined with Cardinal Richelieu. But I was also interested because when I was a kid, I read A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, which is nothing like any of the 5,000 or so movies they made. There we go. That's what got triggered. You can be a mermaid.
Yeah?
Once the water gets warm enough, we're going to go swimming in the mornings again. The glittering white sand of the beach feels warm from the sun. The azure water of the ocean laps up to its edge. Okay, you got nothing to say about the mermaid, huh, narrator? You are too far away.
That's how they get you.
Okay, so horrible history. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, of where a lot of people thought they saw mermaids. Manatees.
No, yeah, I knew that.
Mariners who were suffering from hallucinations, scurvy.
Or just saw a weird freaking animal and going, what is it? Must be a mermaid.
Well,
you have to assume. Never mind.
Yes, that's the thing. My understanding is that they would seek out these mermaids when they were hallucinating that they saw them and wind up having sex with manatees and stuff like that.
Manatees have endured so much of the human scourge.
As somebody who has lived in Florida, yeah, I do feel for the manatees.
I want to be friends with a manatee.
You figure you could see a mermaid from the shore. The mermaid has long flowing hair covering most of her upper body. The green scales on her fishtail are sparkling like emeralds as she slowly waves it back and forth. She beckons with her hand.
Looks like she's actually snapping. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, she's just getting ready to do some like, poetry. Yeah.
The mermaid does not reply. She gives you a quizzical look and continues waving her fishtail. Okay.
Touch.
No, bad. Consent is sexy. Now, how did we... Okay. I don't... It's been so long. I do remember the mermaid. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Not right now. Okay, let's go back to the shore and open the clamshell. Okay, can't do that.
Maybe she just wants the clamshell. She's girly, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I doubt it, but can't do that. Oh, wait, you gotta say two. Who to? Mermaid looks at your offering distastefully. She is not interested in it.
My bad.
Sorry?
My bad.
No, it's a thought. I got one other idea of what she might want. And we gotta find Little Red Riding Hood to get there. Oh, you know what?
That's fine. I didn't want to.
I know.
I'm so long. Oh, okay.
It's a very delayed. I still need to fix the camera width down there. So who knows? Maybe. Okay, here we go.
Is that Grandma's house?
Yes. Now we've got to play Sierra's game and figure out how Little Red Riding Hood shows up. Got her basket. Got a basket of goodies. And I'm roaming the forest looking for a little girl. You can re-encapsulate anything to be not good.
Come here.
Yeah, bring her on here. Paprika, if you're going to talk, you might as well be on camera. Oh, what is this? It appears you have run into Little Red Riding Hood. She looks a little troubled. The troubled youth of today. Tearfully, Little Red Riding Hood explains that someone stole her basket of goodies while she was picking a bouquet of flowers. Could you please help her find it? Gratefully, Little Red Riding Hood accepts the basket of goodies. In return, she gives you her bouquet of flowers. Now she's hopping around. I did a little research to try and find... okay, Jamino says, "What's up, kitty?" That kitty is Paprika. She's a sweet, very beautiful tortoiseshell cat.
She's very annoying.
And a huge pain in the butt. But sweet.
She knows that we're approaching dinner time.
Yeah, she's okay. Let's see if she'll take the flowers. Because I did not find a use for the flowers. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it.
Okay, this is every dream from my childhood come to life.
Do I need to screen print you a sweater?
Of a magical seahorse?
Of King Graham with a mermaid in the background, and he's riding a seahorse, yes.
Yes, please.
Quick as a flash, it glides under the water with you on its back. I hope I didn't have to do some prep for this, because otherwise this is going to be a short trip. Hi, shark. Yeah, so early on, King's Quest was all about the fairy tales, and it slowly started going towards mythology. And by King's Quest 6, I think that one was like more 80% Greek mythology and 20% fairy tales. The bottom of the sea is teeming with fish and plant life. King Neptune rules this mighty underwater empire. Sock Neptune. Glub, 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 glub. Oh, you know what? We got his trident, don't we? Oh, actually, I think it's kind of a crap trident. The trident is rusty and corroded. It looks somewhat like a pitchfork. Reverently, King Neptune accepts his lost trident from you. He gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. Right. I'm not coming into the foreground, okay. Oops, not the keat. You cannot get the keat, at least not now. I'm gonna save it here, special. In case, hey, Sharky.
Okay, I love sharks.
Sharks are interesting creatures. And they're creatures that are easy to respect from a distance. Remember when you and I were getting our diving certification and we found out most sharks aren't going to attack you. If you see one, they're mostly going from place to place. However, if they're hungry, they will try to determine if you're food. And the way they do this is by taking a little taste.
You just want a little nibble.
Yes, but unfortunately, if they find that little nibble agreeable, it turns into a lot more.
Usually, though, I would think that sharks are kind of accustomed to their usual diets, so human probably tastes kind of funky to them.
Blood is blood. Like, if there's blood in the water... Okay, we got the key to the door. We still need to get the thing... Okay, we need to find that tree thing again. Find that dwarf house. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if we're going to cut this at 6 o'clock. Because I need to be responsible and do my part. Feeding Goemon, our dog, is an entire thing. You've come upon a quick little dwarf. Dwarfs have a bad reputation for stealing treasure. Roberta, what do you have against them? Okay, let's see if I can get inside real quick.
Doesn't look like dinner will be here a couple minutes before 6.
Okay, so we are going to have dinner as well. So, yeah, I will cut this off when the dinner alarm occurs. Ouch! This fire is hot! You're going to burn yourself.
Oh, do you want that too?
Yeah, you can bring the dog up too. It seems you've entered the underground home of the little dwarf. It is cozy, with a fire crackling in the hearth. A pot of chicken soup bubbling above the fire gives a delicious aroma to the room. There's a trunk tucked away in the corner.
Steel soup.
Yes, we are robbing this frickin' dwarf. You grab the wooden handle of the bubbling pot of chicken soup. You take the pot with you. Because that dwarf was also in King's Quest 1. Chest. You look inside and notice earrings. You want to bet what those are made out of?
People.
Alex?
What?
Behave. No, don't behave. Those hats wouldn't fit you. That is no excuse. An oversized hat is a Universal Comedy goldmine. King's Quest 2. I expected better. Okay. I skipped something.
Can you touch that hole?
Do you want to circle back to the start of that sentence and try it again, Alex?
There is a hole in that tree. Look.
Not that one.
Oh.
It doesn't tend to repeat its tricks. Only once per game. One knot hole per game. One hole at the base of a tree, which I do believe, if I haven't found it yet, Oof, boy, my brain is a plate of tofu. Don't knock anything over, cat. I really need to... The old hag Hagatha, you!
She was on you, man.
I set the food alarm to keep her from whining early, and it has improved the span of time, you have noticed, because she used to start screaming at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now sometimes she starts screaming at 5, and that's a massive improvement, the 1 hour. Oh, wait a minute, she's on column 3, isn't she? Okay, so like I was saying, I skipped something, and that something is that you can go into Grandma's house, and sometimes it's the big bad wolf, sometimes it's Grandma. With what I'm learning about King's Quest 2, I believe, but I will save it because I'm not 100% confident, that it will be the wolf until you trigger something, maybe? There she is. Grandma is very weak. Her voice wavers as she says, "Good day, kind sir. I would like to offer you a cup of tea, but as you can see, I am ailing." Kind of a repeat of a King's Quest 1 problem, isn't it, Alex?
Soup.
Soup. You must specify. I want to give it to the table. Jeez. You feed the hot chicken soup to ailing Grandma. I feel much better, she says. In return for your kindness, I have something for you. Look under the bed? Oh, this is a trap.
It's the wolf.
This is... I think Grandma horny. You drop to your hands and knees and peer under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak are hidden there. You take them into your possession.
Mm.
You got a lot of bling.
Is there an Eyes Wide Shut mask somewhere in Grandma's house? Ring up. Get the ruby ring. Okay, get the cloak. Oh wait, it said I took them, didn't it? Yes, there they are. Okay, so the black cloak would better fit a man taller than you. Red satin lines the inside. The ring is gold with an enormous red ruby. The initials CD are engraved inside the gold band.
Looks like a Dracula cape.
It is a Dracula cape and a Count Dracula ring.
Count is his first name.
Sorry?
Count is his first name, not his title.
Kind of like how Dr. Krieger from Archer's first name is Doctor. Not a real doctor.
So is it hinting that Grandma gets freaky with the undead?
You know, there are questions about how that gets there. I think we're coming up on our quota of sex jokes, so let's we'll have a talk about all that, because I don't want to shy away from stuff, but at the same time, kind of kids games here. Okay, I have a memory of this game from childhood where the boatman Charon, possibly, Charon, however it's pronounced, might not get cloak. Wear the cloak. Flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. You're now wearing the beautiful...
Well, I'm pretty sure...
Go ahead.
Well, what do you call it? Quest just sent chat say, "Get it, Grandma." So
Okay.
I guess she agrees.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I do have this running kind of metafiction in my head where most grandmas in games are incredibly horny. It's a dumb comedy trope, really, when you get right down to it. But you remember when I was playing My Time at Portia.
Yes. Which one? The farm grandma.
The farm grandma, yeah.
Was hosting orgies, yes.
I was...
Let Grandma get it.
I was speaking a lot of filth into that wholesome game when I was playing it.
It's a fun game. I haven't picked up Sandrock in a minute.
Yeah, I'm so close to having finished Sandrock, but I'm just not dragging myself across the finish line, am I? Then again, we were just concentrated on that Bond game all week. All right, time to test this bridge again.
Then it gives.
Come again, Alex? You kind of cut off there.
Then it gives under you. Oh. Surprising.
I got another point. The key to the first door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens and the key disappears, revealing a second door with another inscription.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, that's just...
Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high. I'm stumped.
Time for magic beans.
I don't think it repeats the magic bean trick from King's Quest 1. Any thoughts?
No, I was just wondering if the bridge could be repaired. It kind of looks like it's broken over there.
It does look like that, but so far it's not giving me a good old Sierra adventure game railing so far.
Give it time.
Yeah. Okay, up in the sky, I'm thinking Castle Dracula is the third key. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go back to that cave because there's one thing that we're missing that I managed to get. About 6 minutes until the food alarm goes off and the pets go berserk. Goemon!
He's right here.
Oh, he's right here? Ah, there's Haggith again. I am not lucking out here. I like to say stay close to the edge of a screen in a Sierra game, but that hasn't been treating me too well so far. Okay. Back at the shore, let's find the cave. I want to say let's do something a little unusual and finish this game tomorrow because we're about to cut it short. I have a good feeling like, yeah, we're at 82 points out of 185. So I think this is going to be a two-parter.
Oh my god, is that a bird in the cage?
That is indeed what I came back for. A beautiful nightingale is in a gilded cage.
Aw, poor baby.
Yep. You pick up the gilded bird cage with the nightingale in it. The little bird starts singing prettily. A moment later, it stops.
Don't.
I'm not... No. The iron cauldron is bubbling with a nasty smelling brew. A hot fire burns underneath. Sierra! Come on. No.
Drink brew?
Jump in the cauldron. Drink brew? Yuck, don't do that.
Take?
There are many human skulls in Haggith's cave. She has a taste for human flesh.
That's messed up.
You wouldn't want any of Haggith's brew. I don't think there's anything else in here. So like I was saying, there was not a lot of historical context that I could find about this game. Although a lot of future Sierra, like, superstar designers were part of it. Now, what can I do with this bird?
Let it out.
I could try.
Maybe it'll find something up above in the trees or something. But I wonder if it matters what screen you do it on.
Okay, I've got 84 points. If it's a bad move, usually it'll take away points. You open the pretty bird cage and the nightingale swoops out. The bird is gone. You have nothing but an empty bird cage. 82 points. Bad move.
My bad.
Nope, it's fine. It might be that you have to let the bird go somewhere. Have you been to the antique store yet? Thank you, Jamino. Yes, that is a place that we should revisit and see if we have triggered any changes. Yeah, it's kind of neat design that we seem to be triggering changes in the game world. I mean, for 1980, whatever. Pretty fancy. 3 minutes remaining. Let's sing. Sign says open. Jimeno, yep, you called it. You called it. Whiny baby. A little old lady in the antique shop says, "How may I help you?" Okay, wow. You are inside a cute little antique shop. Old furniture and knickknacks clutter the place. Against a wall, a glass display case holds many small items. A little old lady asks if she can help you. Okay, so I see a lamp. That is a giant desk. You are not carrying it. You can't just take the lamp, you have to buy it. The oil lamp is expensive, the little old lady says. It will cost you 2 treasures. There is an alternative, though, she says. The old hag, Hagatha, stole my precious nightingale. If you can return it to me, then I will give you the oil lamp. Tell you what, ma'am, I'll be right back. Boy, that was difficult. You hand the birdcage with the nightingale to the little old lady. "My precious," she exclaims. In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. "Good luck," she says. She hastens you out the door, and she closes up shop. She sure did. Okay, we got a lamp. I think we know what to do with this lamp. The old oil lamp is fashioned of brass that has been tarnished. There's a spout at one end and a round handle on the other. The lamp is empty inside. Okay, well, I did just save it. Surprise! Okay. The phone was hooked up to my headphones, so the pets didn't hear it.
So
When you rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof, and a genie appears. "Master," he says, "I leave a gift for you, a magic carpet." The genie then poofs back into the lamp. A magic carpet is a beautifully woven Persian rug with a colorful fringe on the ends. Yeah, we'll.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Are you going?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be just a few minutes behind you.
No worries. Thank you. Hi, guys. These guys
Oh,
are.
this was already off.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, fortunately, this is where you're speaking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right, so tell you what, let's ride this carpet, and we will call this our jumping off point. Again, hope I didn't leave anything behind, because in a Sierra game, oh yes, it's called the Dead Man Walking scenario. New save. You can screw yourself up so bad in these games. We are, after we finish this, I think we might do a quick detour to Maniac Mansion, LucasArts' first adventure game. And you'll see kind of a difference in the design philosophies. Yeah, Jamina, we'll be taking off in just a moment. I do want to finish an earlier thought where I was talking about how it was hard to find information about King's Quest II. But like Mark Crow and Scott Murphy were designers on this, and they became the Space Quest guys, the 2 guys from Andromeda. God, was there anything else I really wanted to say? It did reinforce what I know about Roberta Williams' design method, which is that she would, I think I mentioned this in King's Quest 1, she would kind of write down descriptions of the rooms. The artists would start to draw them. It was kind of a feedback process. And And we're going to expand on that, especially by the time we get to King's Quest 4. The dog is summoning us. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd better just put it away and say end mode engage. We're getting out of this one quickly today. Thanks for watching, and we're going to finish this tomorrow, I think. I'm also starting to export these over to YouTube, so if you miss them and they expire on Twitch, they will be forever enshrined elsewhere. And I will get to working on putting links in my profile to everything. And work in progress. End mode engage.
Go to bed. 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 Bed.